Body language of a player is something that's very important to pay attention to when they're playing. We often talk about body language when players aren't in the game, on the bench, standing around in a training session, kind of how they're standing, how they're holding their head. But body language also is critical on the field. When players are playing, when they're engaging in the game, particularly when a player receives the ball at their feet or is about to receive the ball at their feet. I often watch players very carefully and see how do their bodies respond when the ball's at their feet or right before they're going to get it. It's usually kind of pretty obvious right away which players are comfortable and confident and which players are not. Players who are not confident, you see the body tense up, particularly the upper body and the arms, are tense and kind of in awkward positions. And players who are very comfortable look very natural. Nothing really changes. When the ball gets to their feet, they tend to move and act the same way. Really high level players can do that at a very high rate of speed as well, that they're moving extremely quick and fast with the ball, and it looks very natural, very smooth. Their movements don't look erratic or choppy or clunky or disconnected. So that's something, if you're watching players, in training and in games, watch their body language. A lot of times, confidence and how good they're feeling within a game can easily be seen just in how they're holding themselves on the field. Sometimes players are very confident away from the ball. They're communicating, their heads are up, their body language looks good, but then on the ball things change. So make sure as coaches we're paying attention to that. Even if the players are having success, there could be signs that there's some underlying uncertainty about their ability with the ball, their role within the team, in the position they're playing, and that can be addressed as early as practice. Often in training, it will show there a lot, especially when things go wrong. When players are very confident and they've got good body language, when there's mistakes made on the first touch or the ball gets stuck under their feet or they miss a pass or a shot, you can see how the body language either changes or doesn't. Really confident players, you probably don't see much of a change. Unconfident players, when there's a mistake or something goes wrong, you can see the body language probably go from kind of bad to worse. Really tense, look really erratic, and really unsure of themselves. So it's always something to really pay attention to as players are on the field and competing, is really watch the body language and ask yourself, does it look like they're really confident on the ball or off the ball, and could that be contributing to their success or their struggles?